Hello, everybody. Jesus. Hello and good day. I hope you're all having a great start into the weekend. I am back once again. I missed you guys a bit. Haven't... we had a disconnect here. Haven't had a cast this whole week so far, but now we're back. Doubi Cup and Show Cup took a break during the weekdays because of WSB, but now we're back in the mix. Yesterday we had Show Cup and Doubi Cup already. Happy was victorious there once again, and guess what? We're seeing Happy today again against LawLiet, and also the second best under the world, 1-2-0, gonna have a showing after against Chimiko. On paper, the two undeads look like the big favorites today. 1-0 and Happy both have been incredibly successful in the Doubi Cup. Happy also in the Show Cup. And they are both so far unbeaten in their 3 matches here in the Doubi Cup. 1-0, in fact, slightly ahead of Happy because of slightly better match score. We'll see if that continues today. LawLiet has been having a really tough time, dude. He's 0-3 in the Doubi Cup. Chimiko is 0-2. They're sitting at the very bottom of the standings, and they need to score. Need to start getting some points in. But it ain't gonna be easy against these two juggernauts. Is LawLiet's mental gonna be cracked after being beaten so badly by Soen? Yeah, that was yesterday. LawLiet played against Soen and lost 0-4. Which was very surprising. Normally, LawLiet always really strong in that matchup. Soen struggled with it in the past. However, Soen has improved immensely in this matchup, but still, 4-0, pretty crazy. So LawLiet, hopefully, he's bouncing back from this. Yeah, it's been a rough couple of weeks for LawLiet. He was, I would say, the best Night Elf in the world for a while, but his shape has been declining a bit. He's been dropping in the ELO standings. He's still pretty far up there, but only now in position 9. And if he keeps losing, he's going to keep dropping. Thank you, by the way, to Mufte with a 33-month resub. It says, Mr. Remo Demo, man, Craigism, hope you're doing well on this fine Saturday, good sir. Anxiety with a 61 months says, how many maps will Chimiko win? Chad Miko, that is. We'll see about that. And Cass Canaveral with a 10-month resub. Thank you. Alright, the lobby is bugging at the moment. We have to restart. Please don't start without me, boys. I'm not in contact with the admins, unfortunately, so I always have to check out Infi's stream to see what the game name is. That's what we do here. Modern problems require modern solutions. Same game name, apparently. Nope. Alright, off to a bit of a bumpy start, but I'm sure we're gonna figure it out soon enough. Ah, there we go. Okay. I see. Speaking of I see. Oh my god. Yesterday a friend told me that he's still in contact with a buddy of his from middle school, and the way they communicate is not WhatsApp, it's not, you know, Facebook Messenger or whatever. They still use ICQ. That's a word that I hadn't heard in a while. The very early days where young little Remo Demo discovered the internet. ICQ, where everybody had their own font And I was trying to be really cool, really edgy, have a really badass font, you know. I am sure many of you remember as well. Also that wonderful sound you always would get with every message. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Which I took way too long to deactivate. And then my buddy said that he had no problem recalling his ICQ number from back then. And I was like, what was my number? It was 9 digits. It started with a 3. But I have no idea anymore. I don't know. Honestly, my memory is pretty damn shit always, so didn't come as a surprise. But yeah. Let's go, finally. Our first map, Happy versus LawLiet. Who is excited, boys? Let us go. I was imagining some of you would post your ICQ numbers in chat, but I see that you are concerned with your privacy. Watching this stream on the Tor browser through 3 different IPs. What's it called? VPNs. Reasonable and cautious. Very good, chat. Very good. So, our best of 7 starts on Last Refuge. Demon Hunter first by LawLiet, and you know what? I like it. Especially against Happy, it feels like the Keeper just doesn't cut it anymore. Demon Hunter, good on certain maps, especially AZ, very good. But also here, because you can harass a possible fast expansion here pretty well with Demon Hunter, you can fairly reliably get the Ogre Warrior last hit with, Ogre Magi, with Mana Burn. And in general, Undeads don't seem to want to expand here too much. That's always the big weakness of the Demon Hunter, that he is very weak against fast expo play. Happy finds out right away, sees the Demon Hunter. Is he gonna expand this time? Oh! Perhaps he's been listening to my casts. I mean, it's no secret. Everybody knows Demon Hunter's biggest weakness is playing against fast expo. How successful is this harass gonna be? Wisp comes in for the detonate. Happy gets the big last hit though. And, oh, perfect detonate. He didn't use the coil before getting burned. Oh, last hit stolen. This looks like a great start for LawLiet. Steals the last hit. There was a high damage roll, I'm pretty sure. And now the DK is far away from level 2. Not a good start at all for the Hapster. Still trying to surround the demon. Doesn't get him. What's LawLiet going for? Tier 2. No push. Oh, but he gets the surround. Even without the aura. And that is the magic of Happy. Making those plays happen that nobody else can make happen. And now with the TP being gone, that's dangerous. Happy. Probably just gonna tech now. Having no skull here is no good. And there we go. Tech starts. LawLiet though. Ahead by like at least 20 seconds. This is a good start for LawLiet. As long as he doesn't get his Demon Hunter surrounded. Oh my god, perfect item. Happy finds the replenish. After having taken mucho damage. Ooh, detonate. Could be big. Could be money. Could be money. Oh, the 2 skellies expire. Are you kidding me? The 2 skellies expire as he's about to go for the detonate. Oh, surround? No! No. Happy, you rascal. How dare you? How dare you? And there he goes. Constrive says, well then, in the chat. Yeah, that's the proper thing to say. No, not again, not again, not again! He's playing with fire though, LawLiet. Bruh. Happy wants it again, he wants the die back. He's got boots. The DK should be fine. Running back home. No narrow yet. Happy, perhaps being a bit greedy. Wait a minute. Oh, Happy's setting up a trap here. He's inviting the Demon Hunter to come inside. Did you guys watch the HBO show? What was it called? True Blood? With vampires? I enjoyed that show. It was quite dumb. And really silly. But I think intentionally. And anyways, you know, they had vampires. And those vampires could never ever enter a house because there was some kind of magic. They couldn't enter a house of humans unless they were invited. However, they could also mind control people, or at least some people. And I think then, if they mind controlled them to say you cannot come inside, then they can come inside. Yeah, it was a bit of a guilty pleasure. That's Vampires 101? Really? Wait. Is that considered vampire lore? To be invited? I never heard that before. Thank you, by the way, Optisoft and Minigumbo with the resub. Minigumbo with the 69 months. Very nice. Lore's coming up. Proxy. Demon Hunter finally gets level 3. Important camp here for him to get. Scourge Bone Chap is very good for Demon. Also pretty good for Bears. Oh, he's surrounded again. Oh, may have to cancel the lore here. Happy's trying to hold the surround. He has to cancel the lore to free the demon. Or is he free? Or is he free? I think he's free. Right? No way. No! No! How does he close that again? That demon's got boots! The fuck is this? GG. God damn. God damn. Couple crazy surrounds there. That's so hard. To get that surround when the demon has boots and is properly running away. Happy though. Pretty good. Pretty good. Was it Aura level 2? Oh. Good question. No, wait. He was just level 2 DK, right? I don't think he was level 3 yet. My Alkaline with the resub. Thank you. Yeah, Happy. His stompage continues. But it's only the first map. It's a long series. Best of 7, still room to come back. But I must say I'm a bit concerned for LawLiet. In their last 3 series, which was a best of 5, best of 3, and a best of 7, LawLiet got one single map only. Last time LawLiet defeated Happy, perhaps fittingly, was the Doubi Cup. Another edition of the Doubi Cup, back in April. But since then, there have been lots of losses accrued. Happy, you know, a couple of months ago, when we saw him in some online tournaments, he looked mortal. He looked vulnerable by the hand of man. But most recently, once again, he seems untouchable. When was the last time he lost? Don't even remember. That's a lot of wins. Oh my god. Dude, look at this. When you go to his page on War3 Champions... Whoops, that's not the right one. This one. War3 Info, I mean. All wins. All wins. The first page... Not a single loss. How many games is this? 30 games? Pretty insane. Last game he lost with Undead was against 120 in the Show Cup in September. Who's gonna stop this guy? Who's gonna stop him? He lost his sewing? Really? I missed the loss? Oh. Ah, you're right. He played random, though. Not sure how much that counts. Thank you, Meister Ida, with the 34 months resub. Hope you guys are having a good time, having a good day. It's the weekend. What are you guys doing on the weekend? Going to the Christmas market? Perhaps? I was at the Christmas market on Thursday, and it was very good. I love Glühwein. I noticed, though, you have to know the right stands, the right Glühwein stands, because some of them are whatever. Some of them are pretty bad, but some of them are just wonderful. And in Mainz, it is, we have like a little, there's a big Christmas market, right? Lots of stands everywhere. But there's also, next to the cathedral, this little part which is called the Christmas Village. And they have like big hollowed out barrels, like wine barrels. And they put benches in them and tables in them. And they even have a little bit of a fireplace there around, slightly elevated above the ground. And it's very nice. It's very good. The Glühwein is amazing. It was very good. There were so many people there, by the way. People could not wait to start getting drunk again during Christmas market season. So many people. Yeah, and it got a bit out of hand that evening. And we may have had a bit too much to drink. So yesterday I was a little hungover. All that is to say, this weekend I'm being a good boy. No drinks. Just living a clean Christian life, Alright, we're getting ready for map 2. Side, have you been to Strasbourg before, by the way? I think I'm gonna go there with my homies soon. I heard it's a beautiful city. Sometimes we like to do city vacations over a weekend, and I think that's gonna be our next destination. Alright, seems like we have a bug again. I didn't even update the score. What am I doing? It's a bit annoying, gotta be honest. The lobby's bugging out over and over. But we gotta deal with it. But in due course, it should work out. Oh my god. Wait for me, boys. Please. Is there no heating in Germany? There is. We do indeed have heating radiators and stuff. But I got a sore throat once again. This happens to me all the time. It's a bit annoying. I have very sensitive tonsils, and my tonsils inflame all the time. And so, the scarf helps a bit. No ACs though, that's true. No air conditioning in most residential housing. Some do, but most don't. It's 27 degrees Celsius where you are. What? Where are you? Australia? South Africa. Damn. Alrighty. Cool. I heard that South Africa is kind of screwed in many different ways. Societally, mostly. I hope that's not too bad for you. I got an AC this summer to not burn up. Yeah, I also have a portable, mobile AC. You know, like a little AC unit you can put in a room. And then it has an exhaust through the window. And that helps kind of, but it's really loud. And it's not very efficient. It's very expensive when it comes to, you know, electricity. But I got it when it was like 42 degrees, and I'm like, F this, dude. I need something. This morning when I went to the gym, it was 2 degrees Celsius. A bit chilly, you might say. But once the sun comes out, it's not that bad. I feel like here where I live in Mainz in Germany, we haven't had a cold winter in such a long time, dude. I think the last time was like literally 10 years ago. I do remember that though. It was minus 12 degrees Celsius, which for lots of you out there, especially if you're living like in Russia or Sweden, that's nothing. Minus 12 Celsius, that's nothing to you guys. But to us, it is quite abnormal and very cold. Also in the upper states, the northern states of the USA, right? It gets pretty cold sometimes. Like in Minnesota, North Dakota and stuff. Come to Russia, it's beautiful and friendly. Yeah. Maybe in a few years. I feel like right now might not be the best time. Is it time for Warden? Yeah! Nice. Minus 60 degrees in Yakutsk. Dude! Last night when I couldn't sleep, I saw a YouTube video of this woman who was showing how to survive in Yakutsk when it gets to like up to minus 70 degrees Celsius. They said that Yakutsk is the coldest city in the world. Don't know if that's true. If it is, kind of weird. Because Yakutsk, it's in Siberia, obviously. And it's pretty far up north. But you can go still way further up north on the mainland. And I would have thought then there it's colder. But they said it's the coldest city in the world. Maybe it's true. Anyways, she was showing, you know, how to dress to not freeze to death. And they would always wear like 3 or 4 different layers of clothing. And she showed off her traditional Yakutsi boots, which are kind of cool. Which were handmade and stuff. And those cost $3,500. I was like, god damn. Didn't know those Yakutsians were so rich. What do we have here? Happy's gonna fast expand this time. Mostly, Happy seems to like the fake expo play. But against Warden, fast expansion is also very good, because Warden is also very bad against fast expo, because she first needs level 3 to be able to do anything. And by that time, the expo normally is already up. Oymyakon is the coldest. Okay, I've never heard that before. Let's Google that. Is that in Russia? It is in Russia. You see, that's also not at the very top. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like... Shouldn't the coldest city be at the very edge of northern Russia? Like, next to the Arctic Sea? One would think that would make sense. Happy is going for the expansion this time. I think that makes sense. Expansion, always very good against the Warden. LawLiet will probably try to counter-expand. Yep, there it is. Okay, good creeping. LawLiet known for his good multitasking. Excellent Warden player, obviously. When he gets level 3, maybe he could try to hunt down this DK. There's level 3. But she's pretty hurt already, this Warden. The DK doesn't have a TP. Happy needs to be cautious here. Also, it doesn't have a dust. Sentry wards, quite nice. This game not looking too bad for LawLiet at all. He's level 3 on the Warden. Tech is coming. The expansion, of course, is much slower than the Undeads. But the Warden might end up being stronger, and the tech, of course, being faster. Alright, here we go. The Warden show begins. The telestaff isn't ready, by the way. Oh, dude. Sick little deny right there. He had a little corner to hide in. Getting acolytes here will be quite valuable. Reducing the gold income, but Happy's there, ready for the coil. And close the surround again. Damn! These surrounds are looking clean today. But the Warden can blink, however, level 1 blink, pretty expensive. Great creeping by LawLiet. Great creeping, great Warden play. Of course, that's what he's known for. His Warden is the best in the world, by far. Happy fully mining. It's gonna take 60 seconds, and then the Entangled will be up. Very good usage of the staff as well. As soon as it was ready, LawLiet uses it to be mobile. So quite some moon juice here. It's about to hit daytime as well, so it seems like LawLiet needs a shop very soon. Gloves of Haste, pretty trash for the Warden, I would say. And LawLiet has a good read. Anticipates that Happy wants to go for the Ogre Magi here and pick up the consumable. Oh! For once, the surround fails. And LawLiet picks up the Panda. I like that as well. In the late game, 2-base, 2-base, the Warden solo is not good enough. Normally. Now, LawLiet has made it work in the past, but that was stuff of magic. It's not supposed to work. And the Warden's working out pretty well so far. The level 2 Shadow Strike is very strong. LawLiet is making use of his map control as best as he can. By creeping up the Panda here, he's gonna get level 2. He took a lot of damage, though. I feel like tier 3 should be started here soon to get the bears. And the Warden is again creating space. I like that. Ancient of War should be in position at the next creep camp, ideally. Where's the Ancient of War? Ah, there it is. Yeah. Making its way into the corner. Two Dryads. The Moonjuice is looking rough. I think it's a big mistake by LawLiet to not have made a shop by now. Clarities and Moonstone. Badly needed, if you ask me. There's the shop now. Seems a bit too late, in my opinion. But, fair enough, this is still a very even game. Happy's tier 3 timing is still fairly far away. The DK is always close by to save these acolytes. That's not bad for LawLiet. Just forcing some mana here. Not the worst. Especially if he had a shop. Yeah, that's definitely the first mistake by LawLiet. Forgetting about the shop here for some time.
A player's forces are under attack.
But with Bears coming out with Rejuve, should be okay. LawLiet saying at 50. Happy, is he pushing already? Yes, we're going into upkeep. Happy's gonna strike hard. When tier 3 is finished with Frenzy and Destroyers, this is the push that LawLiet needs to get ready for. He needs level 3 Panda at the least. He needs level 4 Warden, I would say, at the least. Got the heal scroll and invuln already from the shop, that's good. Soy Mask for the Panda. Also pretty good. And Warden gonna pick up her level 4 here. Good game. Very nice game so far by LawLiet. He's playing this Warden excellently, as so often. I wonder if the Warden may want to retrain. Fan the Knives. When you double down on AoE with Fan and Breath of Fire, and the undead doesn't get enough heal scrolls, that can oftentimes be enough damage to whittle down the undead army. Sells the gloves. Understandable. Gloves pretty trash on these heroes. Oh, but we see a big supply lead here. Building up. LawLiet not going into upkeep yet. How greedy is he gonna be? He needs to produce quick. Real quick. It's time for the bears now. 1,000 gold. LawLiet. Time is running out. Not producing. 1,200 gold. Oh, LawLiet's been playing such a good game here. You can go for the counterattack at this gold mine, I suppose. Now production starts. I feel like that might be a bit too late, though. LawLiet's army at the moment. Tiny. The Dryad took lots of damage, and here's the push. Oh my god, that's a lot of units. Frenzy finished. Destroyer coming. Shop going down. No orb. LawLiet's not ready yet. He's not ready yet. Alchemist. The perfect choice, I think, against this AoE. I like the upgrades on the Fiends as well. 2-1 already. Oh. Rejuve saves him from the Coil Nova. That was good. LawLiet now at 66 supply. Having lost the shop is painful. He needs mana potions. Would love to see a new shop coming up over here. Momo's going down. LawLiet now supply stuck. He's got so much stuff at the expansion, but the expansion's not being attacked. Happy's hitting the main base. LawLiet was anticipating an attack into the expo. With these two bears, I think LawLiet has to go. One bear goes down right away. And the damage from LawLiet just doesn't seem to be there yet. He doesn't have level 5 Warden, and she's almost dead! Invul, heal scroll, saves her for now. But Happy has so much stuff. He's got just way more stuff. In the beginning position for LawLiet wasn't the best. And Happy's just rolling over him. I think Happy lost 1 ghoul so far. Couldn't he have produced a bit faster, I wonder? The double wins never helped in any way. If he skips the double wins and produces faster and maybe manages to get 1 or 2 more upgrades, could have perhaps been different. But this Alchemist, by the way, is working out perfectly. And LawLiet, oh, in a rough spot. Happy's heroes unconventionally low experience because of the map control that he lost in the mid game. But this push is very deadly. If LawLiet had held this push, pretty sure he would have won this game. But he didn't quite hold, and it wasn't really close. It was very one-sided, this push. And I'm a bit worried that this might tilt LawLiet now. He knows he played a really clean game for the most part. He had a really good early. His Warden looked good. He had a good counter expansion timing. He forgot the shop. That was a clear mistake. And then certainly produced too late. How much too late? Hard to tell. Should he have skipped the wins? Hard to tell. But he certainly should have produced earlier. Also easier said than done, of course. The Undead has the expansion so early. Once tier 3 is finished, you can get up to 70 instantly. Even before, I guess, going up to 70. Going for the upgrades, and then it hits like a truck. Thank you, Zico, with the resub. Alright. Map 3, though, could be something completely different. It's going to be Twisted Meadows for map 3, which I always enjoy a lot. It's a crazy map. This used to be a great Warden map back in the day. Nowadays, though, Undeads can fast expand super easy on Twisted. This makes Warden a lot worse. And honestly, when 1-0 and Happy have been playing against Night Elves on Twisted, I have not seen them lose once yet. I feel like it's a pretty tough Night Elf map nowadays, with the Undead fast expansion being quite hard to deal with indeed. Happy lost to Moon on TM? He did? Really? Did I miss that? Excuse me, sir, but I have to double check you here. Oh, wait. Show Cup. 62. Yeah, I didn't cast that one, I think. Oh, you're right. He did lose to him. Warden. Ah! I remember now. Yes. It was the Warden Tier 2 Expo with mass ferries. Yeah. Where the game was lagging. I did cast that game. I just forgot about it. True. True. Alright. Let's see what we get here. Happy leading 2-0 pretty quick in our first series of the day. LawLiet going for the Merc Creep. Normally when Happy scouts this Merc Creep, he tends to harass rather than fast expand. Both options are viable, but the harass here is really strong because normally the Acolyte always gets the Shadow Priest. However, the Warden is very good at hunting down the Shadow Priest. But dealing with the Undead that's harassing here and the Creep Camp at the same time is not easy, especially if Happy should be willing to bring a Ghoul over early. That would slow down his tech, but greatly strengthen his harass.
Player's forces are under attack.
Alright, there he is. No! Oh, LawLiet got the Shadow Priest! He stopped Wisp production. He stopped Wisp production at 18 to get the Shadow Priest. So he's slowing down his lumber a lot. But that makes this expansion way easier. But Happy with a good reaction, I think. Not getting the Shadow Priest, Happy decides to instead fast expand rather than harassing. It seems like a good call. Creeping this with only 3 ghouls. Okay, there's number 4. This camp, not that easy. With 3 ghouls only, that can be tough.
Player's forces are under attack.
Warden did kill the Acolyte, I think. Yeah. Slipper's good. Score the Beast pretty bad. And she is coming over to harass. DK took quite some damage already. And he's far away from level 2. It's looking really good for LawLiet so far. The choice to stop Wisp production to get the Shadow Priest changed this entire game. Ring +4 for the DK. Not too bad right now. With the Warden here harassing. If he had gotten the last hit, that would have been so sick.
Player's forces are under attack.
Happy thinking about going Death Pact here. That would be really painful for the mid game. But no, he goes Aura. And the level 1 Shadow Strike not good enough to get the kill here on the DK. Counter expansion coming. Tech delayed. So, LawLiet's tech is greatly delayed. Firstly, he stopped Wisp production to get the Shadow Priest. That's less lumber. And obviously, early counter expansion costs even more lumber. So, the tech is going to be unusually late on the Night Elf side. Happy's tech and Expo also a bit delayed because of 4 ghouls creeping. If this was level 2 Keeper, LawLiet would be able to cancel this Haunted pretty easily. But level 2 Warden, very weak. Warden, same as Demon Hunter, very weak against fast Expo. Use the coil here. Okay. Seems a bit wasteful to me, but whatevs. Great creeping by LawLiet once again. He's known for this multitasking, creeping. Checking out the main base as well. Being a bit cheeky here. Trying to force a Nerub. Happy refusing to build a Nerub. Wants to show LawLiet that he is above such needs. And of course the staff comes into play once again. The staff will certainly be very important later on. Ward needs level 3, obviously. Couple Slippers, pretty good for the early game. Later on they're going to be sold. For inventory space is too valuable, but for now, pretty good. Peaceful. Oh. Never mind. Expired. Wait a minute.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is new. Right? These spikes here. The Necropolis didn't have these spikes before, did it? Am I crazy? Yo. Am I crazy? I'm pretty sure it didn't have that before. It did? Alright, I'm checking out a VOD after. I'm making a note right now.
A player's forces are under attack.
If I'm right and you're wrong, chat, I expect a formal apology. Lionhorn, very good. And the Warden again, trying to look for some openings. On Echo Isles, she never really managed to kill any Acolytes or Ghouls. Happy was always there to save them. And that seems to be the case again. But once more, wonderful creeping by LawLiet. This map, of course, gigantic. So many creeps. Casino Warcraft time. So this Warden will most certainly get level 5. And I'd like to see him creep level 5 solo on the Warden first, and once he's level 5, go for a Panda. I think that would be good. Warden just running around. She's getting bonus experience now. Oh, is he gonna go for a Zeppelin? Shredder! Okay, cool. This could be a long macro game here. It's been a rather pacifistic game so far. Not a single unit has died yet. With the exception of the Scouting Acolyte. Big item here. Barthola's boots. Pretty bad. What the Warden wants is mana. Mana regen. And maybe HP. But mostly mana.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, this game is once again looking pretty good for LawLiet, but we saw that before. Oh! actually forces the Death Pact here. That's a big deal. Only level 1 coil now in the DK. Of course he's going to get level 4 and then have coil level 2. But he's not going to have aura 2 in the late game fights. And that is a big deal. Don't get it twisted. Gargoyles. What? What? Oh, is it island time? It might be island time. Another expansion coming up.
A player's forces are under attack.
The Iron Raven. I think I've never seen that name before. At least not consciously. Is that supposed to be an homage to Iron Maiden? Pretty sure, right? She's a maiden. Kind of. I mean... Oh, Rune Bracers, that's sick. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. Mother Trucker, that's a good item. And now it's time to retrain. Final Knives coming up soon. C tier 3? Yes. Warden getting lots of bonus experience at the moment.
The town is under siege.
But without level 3, Final Knives, it's kind of hard to get these Acolyte kills. He just needs one more for the level up. Oh, he got it somewhere. The Ghoul! And now the Warden is quite dangerous. And this is the game that Happy doesn't want to play. This Warden can harass his economy over and over and over. He needs a Zeppelin to protect the Acolytes. This Zeppelin here, by the way, is always scouting for a possible island. It's kind of cool. And now comes the Panda. Like I predicted. Once the Warden gets 5, it's time for the Panda. And because this map is so enormous, the Panda can easily still creep level 3. This time around, the supply is dead even. And LawLiet has the stronger heroes. This game is looking really good. This is Happy's toughest challenge yet. This is the worst position he's been in so far. It's gonna take some work to win this game for Happy. Thank you, Toby, Bear Bully, and Testy Test for the resub. Ghouls are coming. This seems pretty all in. If Happy doesn't kill this Expo and the Night Elf army, I think he loses this game. That's the thing, LawLiet can afford to give up this expansion because he's got this one. Very smart. Continuing to creep, and his AoE is going to be sick. Once the Panda's level 3, LawLiet's AoE is going to be outstanding. And here comes a new Tree of Life. Hell yeah. Glass Cannon with the resub. Thank you. Oh, roll with the Magi. Very nice. And that's level 3 for the Panda. Perfectly level 3. Wait a minute. What was the creep route here for the Panda? He crept the natural. And this, obviously. Did he creep anything else? He must have crept something else as well, right? For level 3? No, I guess not, right? Just natural and the lab. That's enough for 3, apparently. Pretty cool. Now also creeping the red camp. It's gonna get a big item here. LawLiet gives it the expansion. Tactical choice. Very smart. Catguy's gem. Pretty good, I'd say, to protect these heroes. War needs to staff to the Panda, and then TP back, and then hold. And then this is a good position for LawLiet. Rejuve. And here we go. Shop is still up. The Alchemist is super low mana. This should be an easy hold for LawLiet. And Happy finds himself in a tough position, and for once, Happy might be losing. Alchemist doing as much as he can, but he is very squishy. Ooh, baby. Doesn't have Ring of Protection. Only level 1. And the AoE for LawLiet is looking good. Looking real good. Panda gets to level 4. He is ultra tanky. And the DK's not even level 4. He doesn't even have level 2 coil yet. Ridiculous. Happy's super low level. Way too low level. 3, 2, 1. Not enough. The goal for the undead playing against this Ward and Panda lineup is to not fall too far behind while they have mana. When the Ward and Panda are out of mana, it's easy to win fights. That's about to be the case, but Happy has taken so much damage in the meantime that it might be too far gone. LawLiet extremely far ahead now. He's got this expansion mining. He's got this expansion about to be ready. And strong heroes. Panda 4.5. When the Panda gets 5 and the Warden gets 6, this game is basically unwinnable for the undead. Oh, DK very hurt. Gonna have to go for Death Pact here soon, probably. Alchemist Join is gonna TP out right away. Oh, Happy about to lose. Whoo! A whole bunch here. Everything was very hurt. And again, Expo time. The red camp's still there. The Panda can solo creep and get his level 5 here. And LawLiet is in prime position to win map 3. Thank you, Amnia, with the 45 months resub. Kill him! Pendant of Mana. Ooh, baby. Hell yeah. Warden 5.5. I think what Happy needed to do instead of push was creep the map, expand a third time, and get some Zeppelins to protect the Acolytes against the Warden. I understand that he wanted to push as well. It's very dangerous to try to go late game against Warden Panda. This dual hero combo is super strong on high levels. But so are the undead heroes. And this is then the second time that Happy has lost against the Night Elf on Twisted Meadows in very little time. The Warden on Twisted proving to be strong once again. I think the key, like seriously, I think this made all the difference. The fact that LawLiet got the Shadow Priest in the beginning because he stopped Wisp production. I think that changed everything. Oh, LawLiet, is he going to take this fight? Oh, Panda, perfectly positioned. Drunken Haze, Breath Fire. Oh, oh, oh. So much damage. LawLiet even fighting into the main base onto Blight. Very dangerous normally, but he's got so much AoE. And Happy doesn't have enough heal, perhaps? Finding a few more kills though. That Fiend also goes down. The coil didn't fly. I think the coil was ready. Happy perhaps feeling that this game is already lost? Which it certainly is. Expos everywhere. Night Elf army super strong. Warden about to get 6. Yeah, that's the GG call. Warden level 6 is not beatable anymore. Lich's only level 2. That's a joke. A joke. And like I said earlier, the fact that the DK was forced into Death Pact is super bad in the late game. You really, really want that level 2 aura. LawLiet's so rich, he can teleport around the map with TPs easily. That's level 6. Ult, GG, in 3, 2, 1, GG. And there we go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, boys. Nicely played by LawLiet. Happy, I think, had the wrong assessment this time. Going for the push strand on Echo Isles was very good because 1, the expansion for LawLiet was later, and 2, the Warden wasn't as high level. But here, the Warden was very high level. LawLiet already had the expansion up early, already had a big army. So I think Happy here should have gone creeping instead, and maybe play a lame game. Maybe go... I mean, Gargs against Panda is rarely the right call. But if he had gone Gargs with Dreadlord, maybe it could have worked. Dreadlord can be very good against Panda to stop the Breath of Fire coming in. So yeah, I think Happy making an assessment error, a strategic error, by going for that push. And now it's time to go to map number 4. Northern Isles. It's going to be a map that Happy much prefers, I'm sure. Warden is unplayable on Northern Isles. And I think Warden, honestly, is the best weapon nowadays against Undead. I've really come around on this. I used to hate Warden against Undead. But I think nowadays she can be really good on the right map. But there's not many maps where you can play her. Twisted is great. Echo Isles is okay, I think. Last Refuge may be playable, but not very good, I would say. But here, she is utterly impossible to play. Normally. Now, that being said, I have once seen a game where LawLiet did defeat Happy on this map with Warden, which was so amazingly played. What do you think, chat? Is it going to be a Warden again? It's so hard to play on this map. No mercs, no easy level 3, no easy level 5, no easy creeping for a second hero if you want to go for it. Hard to prevent an undead counter expansion. Or fast expansion, I should say. He's thinking about it. Oh, it's Warden again. Did you see? He took like 3 seconds to decide. The Warden. Alright. If he wins here with Warden, I would be very, very impressed. But if Happy scouts the Warden here, I think he should just go for the expansion. I think if he scouts the Warden, he should creep the green first, so he gets level 2 easier, and then go for the expo.
Player's forces are under attack.
People are saying LawLiet's trolling. I don't think so. I think he feels the best at the moment with the Warden, and like I said, he has beaten here, Happy here, before with Warden. Happy wants to check the hero, and there you go. Sees the Warden. What's he gonna do? Acolyte number 4. Okay, it's expo time. Instant expansion. Not going for the green first. Big info for the Warden is... not that good. Big healing, big mana would have been way better. Maybe even one of Mana Steal would have been better. Oh, here comes the Wisp for the Deado. Happy's ignoring the Wisp. What's going on here? Now kills it. That was weird. LawLiet could have landed the perfect detonate. But didn't. Strange. Cristobal. Actually kind of helpful against the Warden. But there she gets to level 2. Oh, instantly surrounded. Nice play by Happy. This is going to force a blink. Unless he wants to go for the invul. No. Blink it is. And gets a ghoul kill. Not bad. Does cost lots of mana though. Happy crept the camp with 4 ghouls. That means lumber is low. That means the expansion is delayed. One trying to buy some time here, using lots of mana for blink. 2 blinks is 100 mana.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh, he's got a second Ancient of War. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that makes sense on this map. This is not a very good map for easy Night Elf creeping at all. The double Ancient of War will help. I have a little conspiracy theory about Twisted, by the way. I feel like the last 5 games I saw on Twisted were all bottom left and, top left and bottom right spawns. Meaning, next to the Merc camp. Have you guys noticed that? Normally on Twisted it's supposed to be 50-50 if you spawn at the Merc or not. But I swear, every time I see games there, it's always at the Merc. Uh-oh. Creepjack coming. Expo is giga cancelled. Happy looking for the surround. Oh, we're losing the archer here would be painful. LawLiet has only so few units, but the archer falls. That's not good. That's not good. And here you see the problem of this map for the Warden. No easy level 3 at all. If you harass early. Ancient of War goes down. Yikes. Not so good for LawLiet. Got the pendant, which is good, but... Oh, Happy plays around the last hit perfectly. Oh, it's a rough spot. She gets the last hit here, that's a big deal. Warren is desperately in need of experience. But DK gets a level 3 first. And LawLiet taps out. Yep. Ancient of War goes down. Expo cancelled. Archer dead. Happy not harassed at all. That is a quick 3-1. Like I said earlier, the Warden can be very good. But she only looks good normally on the right maps. For map number 5, we're going to have Concealed Hill. And if there is one map where the Warden is utterly impossible to play, it's Concealed Hill. It would be insane if LawLiet tries the Warden here. Is there a worse map? No, I think Concealed is literally the worst map for Warden. Quite good for a keeper, though. Happy on match point. Would be his 4th win in a row here in Doubi Cup. Might be a tough time for the Koreans today. LawLiet about to be defeated as it seems. And Chimiko is coming up after. They'll be playing against 1-0. I wonder if he's going to be so cheeky to even play Warden here on Concealed. I don't really think so, though. She is so bad on Concealed. It's absolutely atrocious. Reason being that creeping here is horrible for the Warden. Not just level 3, but also level 4 and 5, which you need later. And if the unit commits to it, I don't even think you can stop with an expansion with the Warden. So, this should be a Demon Hunter, almost certainly. We have sometimes seen... Keeper, I want to say. Almost certainly Keeper. We've sometimes seen Demon Hunter by LawLiet in the past. This map, also not very good for Demon. Because also level 3 creeping here very tough. Normally with Demon you want to pick up lots of small items early. That's also hard to do here. I could see the Demon though. I could see it. But Keeper seems more likely. There he is. Last night, yesterday, Dice tried to play a Potom against Happy. I was a bit saddened when I saw this. I was like, oh my god. How desperate are you, Mr. Dice, if you're trying the Potom? Shouldn't the Ancient of War be here? To make the Acolyte pull harder? Oh, Acolyte actually gonna go down. And experience to the Keeper. That's pretty nice. Good little start here for LawLiet.
A player's forces are under attack.
LawLiet needs a bit of Wisp repair here, because he was dealing with the Acolyte instead of the creeps. But only a minimal amount, it's all good. Circlet. A great item, always. Lots of Wisps out here for LawLiet. Is he expecting an expansion, perhaps? This would be very unusual. Oh, wait, is he gonna do it? Fast XO by Happy? He's got a Ritual Dagger already. We're champ? No way. It's gonna start teching. Why does he have the dagger? Amazing items for Happy. Perfect drop so far. Whoa, he is expanding! What? Unconcealed? Wait, if the Keeper gets level 3 here and goes level 2 Treants, isn't he gonna cancel this expansion over and over? DK's looking for the Wisp. Oh. Finds one, but there's a second. Oh, nice detonate. Oh, if this Wisp has the perfect timing, this would be so sick. Keeper creeping in the meantime, gonna clear out the natural here. Okay, but the Wisp didn't detonate before the Ziggurat. So Ziggurat will finish. What's LawLiet doing? He's teching. He's not going all in. He's going for the Expo. He's gonna get a staff here. Gonna get level 3. Oh my god, these items. Holy hell. Yeah, this must be level 2 Treants. Oh, and the Wisp is hiding in the little corner. Hidey hole. Alright. Let's go. He doesn't even need level 2 Treants here. Level 1 is enough. But he's going level 2 Treants. Yeah, that's a weird build by Happy. Gotta be honest, this does not look like a good build. But Happy's gonna get the counter cancel. He's got his own staff. Okay. Ah, yeah, wait. I saw something very similar before. Yeah, it was Moon who played very similar indeed. And Moon expanded Proxy, because he was anticipating this cancel attempt. LawLiet perhaps didn't. Curious. But look at the tech difference. Oh my lordy. But level 3 DK pretty scary. And the thing is, we don't have level 2 entangle. Oh, 3 Wisps getting caught. Oh, loses 3 Wisps right away. Demon Hunter second. Hunter's Hall? Wait, what? He's not going mass air. Mo is falling. Happy brought the dust here, very important to be able to pressure these archers. Good archer saves so far, but some more will be going down. The Demon Hunter is badly needed for the mana burn. I think the DK has one more coil before the demon comes out. Quite a few ghouls also falling. Oh, detonate to save the archer. Okay, nicely done. But that was at least 5 wisps going down. Maybe even 6. Oh, Tree of Life coming. Happy checks for it. I don't think he has the damage to cancel though, right?
A player's forces are under attack.
499, 474, 449, 428, 404. Error not found. 361, 340 something, 323. Wait a minute. Where's the lich? Ah, it's still far away. Good amount of damage here on the tree, but tree survives. And we get some lags. He did go wins, by the way. Hunter's Hall into wins by LawLiet. Interesting. This game's looking pretty good for LawLiet, right? The keeper items are still nutty. Team Hunter gotta get level 2 here right away. Big invul's nice. And Happy's tech is so late. So late. It was very smart by LawLiet to realize once he had the level 3 keeper, he could easily start the tech because he could definitely cancel the counter expansion with the level 2 treants. Happy's going to start the tier 3 here in a moment. That takes 140 seconds. By that time, the expansion should have mined for about 30 seconds. So maybe LawLiet has the window here to build that big air army, which can overcome the undead, but it's far from over. Yeah, we're playing on CN North 2 with ping equalizer. Which is around 100 ping for both, normally. Okay. This might take a little bit longer. Best we can do is wait and hope. Hopes and prayers, everyone. Of course, don't forget we have a second series today. It's gonna be another undead 1-0 going up against Chemico. I'm sure Chemico not gonna be too thrilled about that. But we'll see. I'm a big fan of Chemico. MK first, Pally first. That's what I would like to see. Alright, you want to see the ping? Here it is. LawLiet 94. Wait, where's Happy? Didn't even see him. Anyways, we continue. Lich tier 3 Fiends. It's all looking pretty normal. Oh, going for a Shredder. I guess because he lost so many Wisps earlier. Alright, the time is ticking. Oh, the DK is trying to go for the Entangled cancel. Oh, that's pretty smart.
A player's forces are under attack.
Only level 1 Entangle on the Keeper. Not so easy to control this DK. And these Wisps could easily be killed. Oh! Aggressive coils on the Keeper. Showing dominance. Demon Hunter still creeping. 2.5. If the Lich can steal the last hit here, that'll be big. Oh, going for early boots. LawLiet investing a lot into stuff other than army. He went for the Shredder and the boots. That is a total of more than 600 gold. Shop coming now. It's gonna be time for ferries. We're still checking for the counter expo.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon Hunter about to get level 3 here. Maybe. Would love to see LawLiet try to hit the timing perhaps before Happy's tier 3 is up and running. But he doesn't have that many units at the moment. He's got 3 Hippo Riders. If he had a couple more ferries, I'd say be aggressive right now. Could be a great timing. I think he's looking for the Creepjack. I think he's trying to find Happy to Creepjack him here at the lab. But Happy's creeping safer at the Merchant. Which means LawLiet is just gonna creep this himself. Oh, and now LawLiet's the one being creepjacked. But a web is... Oh, no, it is done. Oh, misclick on the invul potion as well. Oh, has to TP out, loses the Hippo Rider. Aye, that's not good. Oh, big misclick on the invul. That's not ideal. Happy's waiting for the Naga, and then it's time to go. Very unfortunate timing there for LawLiet. Getting creepjacked at that moment, very bad. Wait, what is his item? Ah, he got another big invul. Okay. You know what? It's not that bad then. Maybe. LawLiet's got a supply lead, but not by much. Naga now joins. A bit late, you could say. 3 Fiends, decent amount. Frenzy finished, Destroyers not yet morphed. There's the first. Mana burn. Where's the mana burn? Mana burn! Not on the DK! He's mana burning the Lich? What? He's got another coil. Ooh. Mana burn seemed really off right there. The Naga's gonna go down, but that's not the end of the world. She's gonna come back real soon. Oh, look at the Dispel. Dispel! 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 Oh! Got all 4 of them. Dispel. And LawLiet is losing everything. Is it just me? Or does this mass air strat just not work against Happy anymore?
A player's forces are under attack.
LawLiet down to 37. His heroes are hurt. Seems only a matter of time before LawLiet's gonna tap out here. What's he supposed to do? He's got 3 units. Excuse me, 5 units. 1-0 upgrades at least, but that's perhaps not enough. Happy is very efficient at 50 supply. LawLiet isn't. With the expansion going down, this should be game. LawLiet still hoping to find an opening somewhere. But where should that be? Happy keeps pressing forward. With the help of the Moonwells, maybe LawLiet can find something here. Going for the Naga once more. But the Dispel is there. Entangle, Dispelled. And now it's a shooting gallery. One ferry after the next. Bada boom, bada bang. Good positioning on the DK. Staying out of mana burn range. The Demon Hunter's having trouble all the time. Healing up. Got Claws plus 12, which is something, I guess. Well, but he's dead. And this game is over. LawLiet again losing to Happy. The last 4 series that he had, he never was able to get more than 1 map. The same today. He gets 1 map at least. That game on Twisted was great. But in the end it was all Happy. Happy's reign of terror continues in the Doubi Cup, same as in the Show Cup. And that is the 4th win in a row for Happy. Standing at the top of the standings. And another Undead is very close behind him. 1-2-0 also has the chance to get the 4-0 here in his next game, because that's the next game coming up after. 1-2-0 versus Chimiko. Here also, 1-2-0 seems to be the big favorite on paper. We'll see if Chimiko can upset or what we shall expect. We're going to go into a short break and then we come back with Chimiko versus 1-2-0. See you in a bit.